might decide that it's never going to come together, and we might want to work on something else, but that's not looking particularly likely right at the moment. It can and will happen more. Setting up InterZone like this let us blur the lines between the classic big studio development without giving up too much of the freedom or the approach of an independent. We like to think we get to manage a good balance of the strengths from both sides. We've got some of the downsides of being a bigger company. We've got professional scheduling and workflow management, but then we've got no publisher taking over our IP, agile development freedom to use the knowledge of all of our developers, and the game designers are constantly working with every member of staff to make sure that everyone understands what we're working on, and to get the feedback from the programmers, from the artists, so that everything works together in harmony. That's not the sort of thing that can happen with a publisher breathing down your neck saying, we want more fluffy bunnies in this, or everything needs to be purple, or any of the other arbitrary things that come in from the publishers from time to time. So, in conclusion, the size of AAA games is going to keep growing, and the role of the small-scale independent will grow in much faster than the size of the AAA games are growing. Not to fill gaps in the market, but to produce things that aren't going to be catered for by other systems. We'll also always have the ids and bells rocking along. It's interesting to note that these big auteur companies also happen to be two of the most active fostering the indie scene. id with its modding support right back to Quake, and Valve with Source and Steam. As the technology improves and opens new doors, companies like these two know that we need new ideas about how to use it. We need new stories we're allowed to tell, new ways to play games, new genres, new markets, new approaches to design, new approaches to time. All in all, right now is a brilliant time to start crossing the barriers between indie and commercial design, throwing out new ideas, trying new business models, and trying to shake up an industry that can see itself crystallize along certain lines, and looking for the next new big thing. We need the indie developer now more than ever. Thank you.